What's up YouTube? How are you doing today? Chana D back again with another Black Friday video. Today we're going to be talking about 4K Blu-ray players and which one you should get for Black Friday 2019 or during the holiday season. So you guys know I've used and purchased and had all these 4K Blu-ray players except for one which just got released about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I'm not 100% sure. But it is the Panasonic UB420. Now this player is something to definitely take a look at for those of you shopping in the $200 price range. As you know, we have the UBK90 from 2018 that's running for about $175, $179, something like that. And then we have the Sony X800M2, which is running for $199. Well, the UB420 is running for $250, but right now it's on sale for $189, so it's just a little bit less than the Sony, a little bit more than the older LG player. But guess what, guys? This is the player to buy if you're at the $200 price point. I say this because it has all the bells and whistles as its older sibling, the UB820. The only thing it does not have is Dolby Vision support. I guess that's one way to keep things cheaper and, you know, get all the same video processing. And the best part about this is the HDR optimizer. Okay, you still get HDR10, you get HDR10 Plus, and you get HLG support. You just don't get Dolby Vision. So if Dolby Vision is not a huge, feature for you, then maybe look into the UB420 at $189. Now, out of these three in the budget range, I would highly recommend the UB420 over the Sony X800M2, and that's mainly because you're going to get a better picture quality. You won't be getting Dolby Vision, but with the Sony, you have to keep changing, Dolby Vision on, Dolby Vision off. Now with the UBK90 from LG, that is not the case, but you're going to get a superior picture out of the Panasonic UB420. So that's my biggest recommendation for you guys. I put links down in the description. They're selling it at Amazon and at Best Buy. Now coming in at the mid-tier is the Panasonic UB820, which does have Dolby Vision and all those other cool processing, the HDR optimizer, HDR10 Plus compatibility. So that's actually down $100. I know Robert at Value Electronics has it for $399. You can also get it on Amazon and Best Buy for that price. But if you are going to buy that one, I would appreciate you guys getting it from Robert. I know he does like a double box shipping. I believe there's no sales tax when you're outside of the New York area. So definitely check that out. And if you're looking at the high priced 4K Blu-ray players, the two that are sitting at the top right now are the Panasonic UB9000 and the Pioneer LX500. I've searched all around the internet. I do not see any discounts on that. So if you are looking for a Black Friday price for those, can't get that yet, if it's even possible. I don't even know what they're going to do for Black Friday. So you just have to go into a store or check out Black Friday or Cyber Monday if there is a deal. There probably won't be, but don't quote me on that. I haven't seen any indication that there will be any kind of deal on those players. Now, one of the things I want to make clear is I am only looking at this as far as a disc player, not a streaming device. I really just don't like the streaming services in any of these players. They're just not that great. I know the Pioneer LX500 does not have any streaming apps, so that's that. But for the Panasonic, the Sony, and the LG, I would pass on those altogether. Get yourself an Apple TV 4K or the new NVIDIA Shield TV Pro or whatever it's called. Get one of those. You'll be more satisfied with the streaming apps from that little box than you will any of these players. It's going to far exceed your expectations. So I would recommend that. Again, I'll put links down in the description for all these players. I would highly recommend, if you're going the $200 route, go with the UB420. You do sacrifice Dolby Vision, but you get a far superior picture out of that than you will the Sony X800M2 and the LG UBK90, and that's due to the Panasonic's processing and its HDR optimizer. Those are going to be huge, especially if you have a TV that isn't super high end. I mean, if you do have a TV that's super high end, it's also better to get with the Panasonic. But if you don't, the HDR optimizer is definitely going to help get you the best picture out of that TV at a lower price point. Of course, my recommended this year, as it was last year, is the Panasonic UB820. I actually gave mine away at the 50,000 subscriber mark, and I'm still using my Oppo UDP-203 as my daily driver. I do have the UB9000, which I pull out just to kind of compare here and there. I know the pictures are just a hair better than the Oppo, but since I have all of my movies on an external 10 terabyte drive, That only works with the Oppo UDP-203, and I'm stoked about that, especially since I'm reviewing all these speaker systems, so I gotta kind of watch the same movie scenes over and over, and it's easier just to have like a movie jukebox like that, instead of having to locate a disc all the time. That's why I use the UDP-203 as my daily driver, but the UB9000 does give a little bit better picture due to the processing and the HDR optimizer. If you guys have any questions, just let me know down in the comments or hit me up on social or email, whichever you like to use. And that's pretty much it for this video. Good luck on your Black Friday shopping. I hope you guys get everything you want at the prices that you can afford. That's it for this video. Go ahead, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Chana D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.